Welcome back. If you're joining us now, this is the second video series on the marketplace for the Registered Employee Cultivate tutorials. In this video, we'll be going through some more specific settings that come along with the marketplace feature on the app. As we saw in the first video, as we scroll through items that are placed for sale on the marketplace, we can see them categorized by the company and cooling unit that they are being sold from. And as we scroll through the page, we will see other companies and cooling units with their respective produce listed for sale. However, there are different ways in which we can filter the information that is shown to us on the page. For example, if we would like to change the sorting of the crates that are shown to us on this page, we can click the button here. Here we are seeing based on the option near to me, which filters based on location. But if we would like to sort based on price, we can also select one of the price sorting options and see how the information is displayed differently. Here we've placed our option based on price descending. So now locations are no longer individually shown, and you will see that the price is ordered by largest to smallest price as we scroll through this page. However, what you will also see is that the information about the company from which the item is being sold is still displayed. However, this time the information is displayed within the card itself. Now, if we return to near to me as our sorting option, what we can also see is that we have the option to set our current location. And here I will set my location to Lagos. And then we can also set the maximum distance that we're interested in seeing produce shown from. In this example, I'll set my maximum distance to 30 kilometers, and I'll apply that setting now. What you will see is that my results will be set to options that are a maximum of 30 kilometers away from the city of Lagos. And here we'll see the companies whose cooling units are placed within that measure. And you can see the distance from which they're also set. So here we can see that Gina Ltd Test Company has a unit called Unit Test that is more than 25 kilometers away from the location that I have set. What you will see is that the selection here is limited to those that fit this criteria. So not all the companies will be shown in this view. We only have 2 units that appear in this view. Now, what you can also set is the buyer. As you saw in the previous video, you can buy for yourself or buy on behalf of your company when you purchase as a registered employee. And you can set those settings through your shopping cart purchase process or here through the page originally. Next, I'd like to show the filtration options. So here you have a set of filters that you can choose from. Say, for example, we are interested in filtering to only the items that are being sold by Gina Ltd Test. Here, we can also say that we're interested in a maximum price of 1,000 naira per kilogram. If we set those filtering options, although there are a couple more as well where we can filter to specific cooling units or also certain produce and crop types. But for now, we'll set these 2 filters and we'll hit apply. Here you can see that the selection on the page will be immediately updated to those that come only from Gina Ltd Test and that fit our price criteria. Before, we had a second room that was also shown on our page, but that has been filtered out. And you can see the filters that you have used here at the top of the screen, and you can clear them at any time to reset your search view. Now that we've taken a look at the different options and functions on the main marketplace page, I'd like to show the 2 secondary pages that come along with the marketplace as well. These are called My Orders and My Sales. So here we can go to My Orders. Here we'll see a history of all orders that you have made through the marketplace, meaning purchases that you have made through the marketplace. Here, your purchases are organized based on each distinct purchase, and each card will represent the date, the crop type that you purchased, the cooling units you purchased from, the total order amount, and who it is owned by. You will also see a small icon in the corner representing the payment status. Here, if we click the information button about the crop type, you can also see the specific crop types that were purchased and their specific amounts. You also have the option to click into these cards. And here you can see an order overview, which is very similar to the overview that you saw right after you made your purchase and you saw thank you for ordering screen. It is the same information summarized here. You also have this back to the top button where you can get scrolled back to the top of this page and you can go back to view the full list of purchases or orders that you have made. As we scroll through this page, you can see that there are different payment statuses, such as payment expired, payment canceled, or paid in full. If you go back to the top of this screen, you can also sort this page either based on most recent or oldest orders made. Now, if we go to My Sales, the function of this page is very similar. Here, currently at this time, there is no available data to show. However, here you would see very similar information representing the sales that have been made by a registered employee where individuals have purchased the crops that they have placed for sale. Now, what we can see here is if we return to this page, we have updated sales made from this account. Now we can showcase the functionality of the My Sales page. As mentioned, this will show a history of the sales made from this registered employee's account, meaning that if items have been placed for sale on the marketplace on behalf of this user, then the history of those transactions or those sales will be represented here as well. Here you can see the date, the crop type that was sold, the total weight that was sold, and how much it was sold for. Here, if you click into the information button, you can also see the specific crop types and the amounts that were purchased by another user for the items that you were selling. Similarly, on this page, you can also sort the information based on oldest or most recent. Now, this concludes all of the functionalities and the settings involved with the Marketplace videos. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy using the Marketplace.